FAQ iZettle. We answer all your questions about the iZettle reader. At the end of the video, you will know if you should buy it. If you are looking for a specific question, don't hesitate to check the description of the video. You will find discount and you can go directly to the question you want. Okay, let's start. How to get a discount on the iZettle reader. Usually the iZettle reader is sold for £59, and thanks to our link you can have it for 29 or even less sometimes. And so what you have to do to get this discount, and to check in the description of the video, if we have a discount we put a link like that. You can buy your iZettle reader and save some money. How much does iZettle cost? So the model is very simple. You buy your terminal, so you buy it £59. With our discount it could be 29, but you buy your terminal for only a few pounds. And then the model is that if you want only a simple solution, you don't have any subscription fee, you don't have any fixed cost. You only pay on card transaction. So if it's in-store card transaction, you pay 1.75%. And if it's e-commerce, not in-person transaction, you pay 2.5%. And also, if you use a PayPal QR code transaction, which is not very used today, you pay only 1%. But the model is very simple. You buy your terminal, so you can start at £29. If you want to buy all the setup, what iZettle calls the iZettle POS system, it will be more. You need an iPad, you need everything, a printer, so a deck for your reader. So it will be a few hundred pounds to start. But the model will be the same. You have no fixed cost. You can have fixed cost. I mean, you will need to pay a subscription. If you want the point of sale app of iZettle for restaurants, for instance, like that you can have everything you need for your restaurant. And it's only £29 monthly subscription. It's really not expensive, because if you're a restaurant, anyway you will need to use a point of sale app. So it could be iZettle if you like the app, and maybe it's a good start to know if you like the app. Or you can use other apps such as Lightspeed, such as a lot of point of sale apps you can have. But iZettle, you start for only £29, and then you have a commission on card transaction. That's all. Should I take only the iZettle card reader too, which costs only £29, or should I take the all iZettle POS systems, which cost £300? The price fluctuates, but it's more expensive. It will depend on what you will do with your iZettle and where you will take the payments. If you need to be very mobile, okay, so don't buy the POS system, only take the card reader. You have it in your pocket, it works very well, and you will be happy. But if you have a store, we think you should take the whole iZettle POS system. Why? Because if you have a store, you can be happy with the iZettle Go app, or you can choose another payment app, another point of sale app. But anyway, we think this is very elegant and not that expensive, so it's probably a good deal anyway. Then you will have to try if you want to use the iZettle Go app, or you can use other apps such as Lightspeed, such as Good Deal, such as Ecommerce, such as AirPost, such as Shopify. But anyway, you have to put an iPad on it, so it will work anyway. So if you find it elegant, and we do, I think it's a good deal at £300. You have all the setup you need for your stores, and you can benefit from iZettle terminal and iZettle ecosystem. Is 175% of card transaction a good deal? It's not a simple answer. The quick answer is that if you don't process a lot of transactions every month, it's a good deal because you don't have any monthly fee, and so you buy your terminal and you have something that works very well and it's very useful. If you process a lot of payments, maybe you can find a better deal. So what you have to check, if we compare for small merchant, you have the choice, in the UK, between iZettle, between SumUp, which is a little bit less expensive, but if you make the calculation, the difference between 175 and 169, it's only £1, £2 on small card transaction. And you also have Square, and it's the same price, it's 175. So for small merchant, everyone has the same deal. So what you have to do is to know if you prefer iZettle, if you prefer SumUp, or if you prefer Square. That's the only question you have to ask yourself. If you process more than 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 pounds every month, you can check other payment processor, such as Payment Sense, which is another one that can, and with Payment Sense you can have smaller rates, so you will pay less. You won't pay 175, you will pay less than 1% on card transaction. So if you make a lot of cards, that's probably a good deal. It's more old school terminal and old school services. You have to rent your terminal and so on. You don't have maybe all the service iZettle can provide, but you will have smaller rates. So if you're a small company, the only question you have to ask yourself is, do I like iZettle? And our answer is that iZettle is a very good product. And if you process a lot, you can check for other providers. How to get the black edition of the iZettle Reader 2. We think the design is absolutely amazing in black. So if you want it, what you have to do is to follow the link we put in the description, and after the sign up you will be able to buy the black edition. It's, just to be clear, it's the same specs if you buy the white one or if you buy the black one. But if you follow our link, you will be able to choose between those two colors. You will be also allowed to buy the green one. It's old-fashioned, but when you launch your store, you want the perfect terminal. So if you want to choose your color, just follow. Can I send invoices thanks to iZettle? The answer is yes, and it's very useful because you can create and send professional invoices. So you do it in the app. You can use ready-made templates. And what is very cool is that in the invoice you have a secure online payment. So your customer can pay the invoice when they receive it. And of course the payment is processed by iZettle. Be careful, the transaction fee are not 175, but it's 2.5% on invoice payments. It's very useful. You can bill in advance, you can track every payment, you can send automatically reminders, so don't hesitate. You can, if you want to test it, you can sign up to iZettle, test the invoice as functionality, and then buy your terminal. It's always a possibility. Can I send payment links thanks to iZettle? Yes, you can, and it's very easy to set up. Everything happens in the iZettle app on your Android or iOS devices. So you choose the amount you want to bill, and you send a link to your client. You can send it by email, by SMS, by WhatsApp, by Facebook, anywhere. Your client will receive a link, and when you open the link, you can see that it's you who are sending the payment, and you can see why. And so what is very useful is that you can track if the client has paid directly in the app. And be careful, it's like the invoices and like all the e-commerce fees is 2.5, it's not 175%, but very useful. Can I use Zettle to process payments on my e-commerce website? The answer is no. You can't add a payment method on your website thanks to Zettle yet. So Zettle can help you if you need to send once a payment link, so do it. But you can install it on your website. You will have to use other companies, other services, such as Stripe. Or maybe you can add a PayPal button also on your website. Zettle is a PayPal company, so maybe one day it will merge, but it's not yet the case. Should I take an Zettle reader? Should I choose Zettle? I mean, it's a personal choice, but if you have a small company, the only thing you have to do is to check between Zettle, SumUp, and Square. You can check. Zettle is clearly a very good product, so you take no risk to choose Zettle. Once again, you can try the app before buying the reader, and even if you buy the reader, thanks to our discount, it will only cost you £29. So, I mean, that's a small cost, and it's a very good product. If you're a big retailer and you have specific needs, you can check with your bank, and you can check with other actors, such as Payment Sense, for example, who can provide you more classic, traditional terminals and lower commission. But if you're just launching, you don't know yet how much you will process every month, Zettle is clearly a good choice. Hope this video helped you. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section, and tell us if you like this kind of video, and we will provide. And you can also subscribe to the channel because we will make other videos on SumUp, on Square, on the other actors.